Okay, so g'day, and it is midwinter. So today's topic is what you can do in Australia, and one thing you can do is what I'm doing now. It's bushwalking. Obviously, you can do that in every country. Obviously, this is bush. Some countries like, I don't know, you go to Sudan, probably got desert, you can do desert walking. Obviously, you need to take provisions. And then now is winter, so the maximum it's going to get here is probably about 16 degrees Celsius. Pretty cold, but it's nice. And it's a thing that a lot of people like to do is bushwalk. So, what would you need to take for bushwalking? Well, if you're going long distance, like behind me, there's a mountain range all the way that way. You can actually walk that way. There's a lot of walking tracks around here, but as you can see, the walking track is pretty bare. So a lot of people do walk on this, and it's pretty well marked. So this is King Lake National Park, and you're not allowed to camp here, but a lot of places you can camp. Okay, so you take normal things, say tent, backpack, water. It's an ideal thing to take a first aid kit, and ideally take someone else. Now, a lot of the trees that we can see, so this is an acacia, and what happens if you've run out of food? Well, we are on a mountain peak here, so there's really not that much in the way of birds or mammals you're going to find here. Most of it's going to be plant life, and as you can see, majority of people probably don't know what, like me, I don't know what species these are. I know you can't eat eucalyptus, but there will be other species in the actual forest that you could do. You can actually make some food. That's why you need probably to know what type of plants you can and cannot touch. And I think this is not as well discovered or even described in Victoria. So maybe I can do a few videos about different plants, different trees, how you can identify them. Like, I haven't even, most of these, I don't know what they are. Obviously, you can probably try and eat that. So, and how the indigenous people would have actually done this was trial and error. You come to a new area, someone eats something, they die, and they go, yeah, that's off the menu. And someone else eats something, they live, they go, it's not too bad. That's going to be our food. So, I would say the indigenous people probably wouldn't have come up to this point. They would have stuck in the valleys where there would have been a lot more variety because it's a lot wetter. And so if you've got tubers or trees or fruits, they will get a lot bigger. Here, as you can see, the stuff is all stunted because of a lack of nutrients and water. So basically there's no real food up here. Although because it's dry, there's a lot of firewood, and it will be a lot easier to actually harvest wood from here, but getting it to where you want is a bit harder. Anyway, let me know in your neck of the woods what you do when you go bushwalking.